We are back at Timberman Land. We got Mike Genn with us. And here is an old growth fallen. That's the Widowmakers we got here, folks, out in the Northwest. Look at Gaty crawl under with ease. You slender bastard. All right. All right, when you hear the ding, that's the video starting. I got a 2-seconder I got to delete now. All right, you're on video, so's that shit. Welcome back to Timberman Land. Got Mike Genn out here today, back at the new little area I found a few days ago out hiking. Looks like somebody really tried to put up a shelter, or it's a really, really old shelter that's fallen apart and battered by this northwest weather we got here. So, sorry, out of breath, and it's a little hike up here. We got Genny over here, and he's clearing the small limbs off of this one. How's that Camillus 2 working out?
Pretty good.
Yeah? Yeah, I heard some weird noises over here a minute ago. I didn't know if it was a bird, someone's phone chirping, or something electronic. It sounded like a bird from that way. So what we're going to do is we're going to tear this down here today, stack it up, kind of organize it, and just kind of hang out in the woods, get out of town for a minute. Both just got off work. Both a couple of cooks out in the woods. All right, man, let's get to it. Mike, what you doing there?
So I found some boulders here in this area. I was cleaning out some dead limbs and kind of moving them here to the center of our area. That way we can use them to kind of make a barrier for a fire pit.
Right on.
And then in the process of raking up some leaves, I got the dead branches over here that I just cleared out of these two trees we can delimb and use as kind of a structure to start our covered area.
Right on. Hells yeah. Clearing it up, folks. That's what it's about. Tearing this down, stacking it, clearing it. And what, Genny out here, I might actually, I don't know, get something started, looks like. All right, bud, you get that? And I'll explain why. You try to put some toggle or something in between your paracord. I don't know what this is. It looks like plastic. Cuts like it.
Yeah, dude, they cut down some trees, so we're just trying to fucking
So this here,
posts.
it's embedded in the bark. So you don't want to do that. Put some kind of toggle or something in between, underneath your tie. And it shouldn't do that. But yeah, we're taking this down. This is a very odd shelter type. I don't know what they were doing, or maybe it went across from this beam to that one with some kind of a roof. But where's it at? Why is it not here? I had questions. I need answers, people. So Mike wants to make what are you making, a shovel?
Yeah, I'm just getting a sturdy branch so I can move some dirt in the framing that we're gonna start doing for our covered area. And I think this one will be sturdy enough that
We'll stand on it for you.
Break it up. I'm just gonna snap that.
There you go.
That's good enough.
Booyah, boys. Sound like a gunshot going on, folks. So, that is terrible lighting. That's not better. We stumble across what we got here.
So this whole area here is where we're gonna level out. Look at all this dirt. Kind of move down the hill a little bit. We got some wood over here to kind of act as a kind of a guide so the dirt doesn't all just fall down the hill.
Kind of sharpened them, stuck them in, short little wall. We got swalls here on the edge. He was talking about the fill-ins. That big one's going to be fun to take out, so we're talking about. You guys can see the size of my boot. And half of it's buried in the mud. Halfway down. Or more. Need to bring out that little army surplus shovel I got again.
Yeah.
A little fold-up shovel. It's not exactly light. It's not aluminum, but I think it's good because I'll get the job done. Guess what? $3 to the thrift store right next door there.
Heck yeah. So it's great. It's a lot like clay. More than mud.
You know what we can do if it's clay? We can make a fucking kiln, like a fireplace. We can cook hot. And I built a shelter around that, which I could look up some videos. It would, those guys say they gotta lift the flaps and move the doors and get outside and cool off because of how hot it gets with those kilns. So I'm kind of interested in checking that out, plus natural. And it's right here, we don't have to go forage for it. Alright, Genny, let's do your light for a second. So this tree here, this is where the cross beams were going. They're back this way. A few feet, took all that out. Everything was right here in the front. Those twig bundles, that's what Genny's got going on here. Sorry about the camera and the lighting, it's terrible. Terrible, look at the conditions I get. We got what, again, our 6th storm of the year already, and it's what, the 6th?
Yeah.
We're not East Coast either, we don't name them. Just weather's gonna be fucked for the next few weeks. Alright, well I gotta go from cameraman to flashlight holder. Maybe you're gonna let me do something. We'll be back. Alright, so Genny's working on this little back wall here. He's moved a ton of earth here and there. And this was nasty like this, you guys. It was just thick. Sorry, camera. Looking around, not the phone. Yes, I use my phone. I don't care. I don't have $1,000 for a video camera and a cameraman. Genny will be my cameraman. Says hell no. Alright, now you guys can see.
Alright, so what I'm doing, I'm laying another layer of kind of some smaller branches along the exterior edge. I've put a layer down already and packed some of this dirt from the top of the hill into the branches down here. And then I'm adding that second layer, and then gonna add some more dirt till it's all leveled out. Kind of hoping that once this settles down, it'll act as a little bit of a foundation. We'll probably have to add some more dirt later on as the wood breaks down, but once we get it leveled out, the majority of the work will be out and it'll just be maintenance.
Oh yeah. Alright, lovely footage here. So, me and Genny just got off the trail, back on the main trail. A little bridge action. And it's about, what, quarter mile back to the parking lot? A mile back to the apartment. Had fun. Genny, what'd you think, man?
Pretty fun.
I told you it's a good spot right outside town.
Yeah, it's a nice place to kick it. Get a start on base. And I enjoy getting out here in the weather away from the fucking city.
Gotta love it. No, we're so
French.
No, there's no French here. Maybe some French Canadians, but they're our friends. They're not enemies.
Yeah, it's good to get out here in the quiet, even in the rain. Out here in the nature, breathing life.
Huge deadfall in here. We got to crawl around, guys.
See, we got life and death, everything.
Oh yeah.
Beginning and the end. Right here. Oh man, I forgot my compass. However, will we get home?
Well, I hear out here, Genny. I'm sure you've heard too. You know, city boy, that you got to find the North Star, bro.
Oh, yeah.
And its twinkle will give you comfort as you die in the forest.
As you go to your real home, right? In the sky.
Right? Hell,
Find your way home. You'll go in.
we don't die. We just go to hell and regroup.
Yeah.
So Genny was pointing out. You can't see it. There's obviously some dead fallen and yeah, pretty big. Maybe we should be careful out here. Maybe this isn't the greatest idea, or
you just gotta be smart and know where to stay out of the hazard zone.
Can I point out again that there was a 4-foot wide thick tree across the center of a trail? You're talking about the safe zones?
Yeah, we're about freaking half mile away from it. Shit. More like a city block, but whatever. Far enough. That tree ain't gonna reach us.
Yeah, there's actually, you pointed that out too. There's quite a width quite a ways around the edge of where we're at there. And it's just thin dead ones like you've seen. And then it's a little ways till there's a, forest.
All right, now we got all those baby shrubs going around the exterior. It'll be nice when they get a little bit bigger. We'll have a perimeter.
Yeah, I definitely want to kind of weave that back wall there that we started. Your dig out idea was awesome. My little wall ideas definitely got it going together.
Yeah. It's all about the foundation. We got a foundation, and we'll be able to fucking have a nice little safe place to hang out.
Just plodding along here. Oh, on our way in too, that's not one of them. There was big puddles in the center of the trail. And we kind of dug little dig outs with our feet off to the side. So hopefully if it does fill up, it'll wash out. I love nature stairs here. Thank you, Roots. Shout outs to the trails for keeping me off the streets all these years. I don't even know if it's worth filming how dark it is.
Yeah, that's not bad. Can you see anything?
Sometimes when you see your light.
Oh, you could hear me when you were shining that at me, couldn't you?
Yeah, just because I'm blinding, it don't mean I can't hear it.
Yeah.
All right, cutting it.
Oh, what's that? Oh, you can see.